Okay. Hello, beautiful, precious people. I bring you greetings today. Yesterday, with the weather so gorgeous, pouring down raining pretty much all day yesterday, all I did was just fix a little something to eat and just relaxed, just relaxed, basting in the goodness of the Lord. But today is a special day. I will be addressing um something that's been on my heart since I added something. So I want to address that. And I hope and pray that who is for get it. I really, really do. But today was my youngest daughter's birthday. And when I tell you she she was so joyous and let me tell you about almost 3 weeks ago I found like a plaque in the thrift store that said "Sweet Baby Girl," and I her nickname she called me by my initials, and I call her Baby Girls. I don't call her that all the time. She's 51 years old. She don't look it, and she has a lot of Native American in her. Beautiful. I don't put my family up here. Uh, I can tell that my eyes running, and I think I did have inflammation in my eye from using eyebrow pencil under my lid, so I stopped, and I started using some drops from that, and it cleared it up. But I found out that it's Lumify because my eyes are not white anymore, so I started using Lumify. Um, my eyes be red for a condition that I have, and so they be a little red. So I was using Lumify every day because I was getting out every day. And Lumify is not good for your eyes. You think about it. You put something that clear your eyes up white like that, it's not good. Plus, mine's 72 years old. And so I don't care how saved you are, you can have some issues. But anyways, let me get back to my baby girl. So I bought this plaque like almost about 3 weeks ago, and I just put it in the guest room. I knew I wouldn't forget it. I knew that. And so I carried it to her today, and I stopped and got a few of flowers. That little plaque, she know I got it from the thrift store. See, it's not how much you spend. It's even I went to the Dollar Tree and got her a card, but it's not what this card said. Cause like when she called me later on, she was saying that that the makers of these cards, I got candles burning. Mm, try to make the home smell good as well as look good. That they should make cards because a lot of that mushy stuff. Uh, so I just wrote the card did fit her, but I wrote in the card what was truthful about her, you know. And she said she had to go outside, because it just brought tears to her eyes. It's not how much money you spend or all what you do. It's it's how you do it. It's what you say. Is it real? Is it genuine? Because I be honest, I don't want anyone doing anything for me if it's not genuine, if it's not real. You know, a lot of these ministers, they talk about sowing seeds to get things back. You know, we shouldn't give just to receive. We shouldn't give money just to give money back. And now this is the real reason why I'm up here. Okay. Might have to close my eyes. And this light, my goodness, light, it's not good on these eyes. Let's see, what can I do here? If I lift it up high. Nah. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna help some. Uh, and I gotta make it quick because I haven't been long got home, and I can't wait to take uh I just can't wait to get comfortable, because that's normally what I do when I'm home. I am extremely comfortable, and plus I gotta I'm doing changing out the linen on my bed, so my bed is not made. I got the other one in there to wash, but I got to put another one on. But anyways, and I'm tired. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful week. I got a lot of work done up in the front part of my home today, and oh my goodness, and I found some plaques that's perfect. Perfect. $2.99 with 50% off at the Salvation Army. That's another thing too. I was invited. To something and want to hang out a little bit. I said, you do the thrift stores? No, they don't do the thrift stores. People just don't know what they're missing out on by not going to these thrift stores. And especially when you're poor, I find the majority of the people in the thrift stores is not my race. They're other races. You don't find a lot of my people, but you go to the mall, man, it's packed, you know. Okay, my reason for being up here is not just to don't nobody have to give me happy birthdays for my baby because she get a lot. She's where she works. She's an advocate, and people just love her. Because she's good at what she's doing, and she is a sweet person. She's spoiled. She my baby girl, so yeah, we don't have some problems. But that's my baby. That's my baby came from me. You know. So, anyways, but I tell you, seeing how happy she was and joyous, and I fixed a little special soup, and picked up some flowers and got a little card and gave her that plaque. That plaque, I don't think no more was. It came from Hobby Lobby though, and it was brand new. It had price tag on it. But I think it was only like $3.99. It wasn't more than $4.99. I mean, I don't pay more for it than that because when I saw it, I knew I had to get it. Because that's what I call her. And it's not only that, it's beautiful. It's shabby chic. It has the white, the pink, the green, and it's distressed. And man, I told her, I said, you pass it on to your baby, and then when she had her baby, she pass it on to them. One day it'll be worth some money. That's another thing that people need to understand. A lot of there are not a well, yeah, there are a lot of things that if it's not worth money now, it's worth something later. Let's say you buy a toy, but you don't want to play with it. You just buy it, hold on to it, keep it in the box. Depending on what it is, it's gonna be worth a lot of money one day. You gotta add it. You found little stuff, put it on up in your attic, and one day your babies there have a collection of valuable things, So anyways, I look for my favorite song on from Unplug and Unwind. And I think I looked at about 6 or 7 and I said, well, it must be meant for me just to talk without the music. And so I just got off of his page, but I don't need any relaxation. I'm so laid back if I ain't in here working, or out trying to get a few steps in, which is my problem. I need to exercise in the home in case I don't get out. But anyways, this is what I want to talk about right here. And anyone that listen, I hope that you bear with me, because anybody that has been with me from the beginning, I go all the way around the world, and then I come back and if I forget, it is like I say, it's I'm 72, but still, if it's anything important, the Holy Ghost, I believe, is gonna remind me. And I was writing some notes, and it just popped in my head. It just popped in my mind that, cause I say, Lord, let me talk, and let it be you. In the name of Jesus, I don't want to get up. I mean, yeah, I like to chit chat. I mean, I want to get up here and do a little modeling, and I know how to video cooking now. I don't know how to edit, but I know how to set my laptop up where you can see me cooking and stuff. Man, stuff like that is good, and I would love to do it, but he ain't called me to do that. The Lord ain't called me to entertain, and this is what He called me to do. You know, what I do it's not like other people do it. I realize that I'm different, always have been. You know, I feel like everybody that's born, when you was born, the Lord broke the mold. You know, and then I keep hearing those old Slewfoot, and look, he spoke to me last week. Could have been week before last, when I accused him of doing something, and he said, "I ain't bothering you." Some say the devil ain't said that to you. Some say Satan ain't said it to you. Well, whether it was Satan, you know, which is the devil, or them spirits. But let me tell you something. They talked to Jesus, you know. They talked to Jesus, and you know, the Bible says we are to be like him. He was an example, and then he talked to this other man. He said, "Jesus I know, and Paul I know, but who is you?" You know, yeah, he said that to me. So I ain't bothering you. And look, sounded a little sad. I started feeling some kind of way. But who gonna feel sad for the devil? You know. But I mean, yeah. I mean, even last night, I tried to listen. I listened to this lady, and she was talking about a lady that, you know, this lady go to church, and she's singing the choir, and but she's, you know, I mean, we supposed to be in the world, but not of the world. You know, that's why I'm so glad I didn't get caught up in this. I didn't get caught up in on the YouTube streets and this foolishness. Because a bunch of grown women, 40-something, 50-something, 60-something, and 70-something years old, up here acting like that. Like, man, teenagers don't even act like that, for heaven's sake. You know, but if I had stayed in it, I wouldn't have been like them. I wouldn't have been up here with the GDs and the MFs and the H's and the B's and all of that. Oh no, honey. Because I've been ready to come to somebody's house. Oh man. And the way that they just, I mean, what's in you gonna come out? You know, if you a saint, people gonna know you. If you a child of God, well, I can't say if you're a child of God, people know it. Because when I fell in sin, the person that I fell in sin with, after a while, they told me they didn't think I was saved, you know. And man, that thing got to me. That thing hurt me too. Ooh, God, it hurt. It really, really did hurt me bad. And that's why I try my best. I don't be thinking about what some people be thinking about. You know, let me get on, because I already been up here 12 minutes. Where do the time go to? Okay. I'm going to first say this. I think I have 915 subs. The last time I looked, it was 911, you know, one left, and then 4 more came, and I don't know if some left or gonna leave. You know, I understand. I'm not for everybody. I'm not upset with anybody. You come, you go, it's okay. Because I'm not up here for the same reason that other people are. You know, although I put my Cash App up here, but I have not put my Cash App up here for not a one of the 915 subs. I don't ask anybody. The only somebody that I ask for help is Jesus. I wouldn't ask not one sub for not one red cent. Not a one. But I do know what the Bible says in the book of Proverbs. I wrote that down. Matter of fact, I got it open. Put the glasses on. Hallelujah. I feel so good. Like I told my baby girl, I say, baby, I feel like it's my birthday. Oh my, it's been a glorious day. God, it's been a beautiful day. All this week, you know, especially yesterday, I just loved it. With that rain just coming on all heavy, and oh, the house all nice and neat and clean, and oh my goodness. And anyways, in the 13th chapter of Proverbs, I'm just gonna paraphrase it, you know, because it's there. It talks about leaving an inheritance for your children's, you know. And then up under that, I'm paraphrasing it. It says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. And I thought about, like 2 days ago, I thought about that P. Diddy situation. And this on my tablet. I think this is my baby right here. This my baby right here, y'all. And I ain't got no sound. Well, I mean, I did a video and I didn't know when I got ready to play it back, I didn't have no sound. But I have this, that's my tablet where I'm on now, and this is my other phone. So I have a backup, but I'm going to go to the booth store. I said I was going to go anyway to see if my new phone and the tablet, how I could flip it, because I did it one time before on my new phone, and then I couldn't seem to do it again. But when I heard all this stuff about Sean Combs, and that he is a billionaire, my goodness. And it just came to me about the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. But I think it was like last week, a week before last, I started adding my Cash App. But the reason why I've been fighting it for months, of putting my Cash App up here, because I didn't want anyone to get there. And you know what? The streets get quiet, boy, when they think that, you asking them for some money. When offering time come in these churches, you notice how quiet it gets. You know how quiet it get. It don't get quiet with me because I give what I can, and I give it from the heart. And there have been times in my life where I did not go to church because I didn't have an offering to give. I had bills to pay. I had food to put on the table. I had other obligations. Right now, well, not right now, because I haven't heard from them, but I was doing something for somebody, and it was taking some extra money, and but I do not like to go to the house of the Lord unless I can because if you go to when I was going to the club, I had to pay to get in. I'm not going to the house of the Lord, but I don't give. We don't give to receive, but they got light bills to pay. Now another thing too, I feel like ministers should not minister for a salary. I know the Bible say, the workman is worthy of their hire. Of what it's saying is that anytime that you minister, you should be blessed. I do feel like that, but let's say like there is let's say like T.D. Jakes. Somebody asked T.D. Jakes to come, and I think they were going to give him like $30,000. But he said he got to have $50,000. Now you got all these rich ministers with all these big old churches and stuff, and they constantly want money, constantly begging for money, God is not pleased. He's not pleased at that. But the reason why I put my cash out up is because I felt it in my gut, in my heart. It just stuck with me to put it up there. And because who knows, I'm praying and I'm asking the Lord for funds, and but not from no 915 subs. I don't want none of y'all to send me a dime, not one red cent. And because there could be millionaires, even billionaires, out there somewhere, and can run across my channel. They could run across another person's channel, or they could meet us anywhere, and the Spirit of the Lord put it on their heart to bless us. That's why I put my Cash App up, and I believe, I know that it could happen. When it could happen, who knows? Could happen, may not happen, I don't know. But I'm going to keep right on doing it if I remember to do it. I remember last night And I know them streets was quiet, boy. You know, 'cause you get to talking about money, people feel like you want them to give you something. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. I never ask you for a penny. Not one red penny. My own family can tell you that. I depend on the Lord to look after this granny right here. You know, and he's been doing a mighty good job. He's been doing a mighty good job. I know what it is to stay in a formal house. You know, to drive a nice car, to have good money coming through. You know, work like a dog. Man, I live better now. I have more joy now. And you got some, they so rich, they so filled. Look how all that money P. Diddy got. You think you got peace now? You know, I can't see him having no peace. I can't see it, you know. I know if I was like that, I wouldn't have any peace. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. People think they can do stuff, and I don't know what the man did. But I tell you what, if a lot of people singing the same song, it could be some truth to it, you know. And I believe in my gut the man is guilty. You know, I believe in my gut he's guilty, you know. And not only him, a lot more. But that wealth, and then you got some pastors, you know, some would say, well, some say all money ain't good money. Let somebody in your congregation win a lottery, hey, you're going to want some of that money. You know, money is money. Money is money. The Bible say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. How they got it ain't got nothing to do with us. Because we see when we get our hands on it, those of us that's givers, those of us 22 minutes, those of us that want to do good, you know. And yeah, I mean, I want to do some good, help some people, you know. And I want to live a few things I want done. Where I'm sitting at right now, I can have this wall knocked out and can have me a little deck back there. I got trees behind my property. I want those trees down. I want a garden. I'm tired of buying this food and I got to wash the food out of it. When I bought that lamb last week before last to make that well, I made two stews. Yeah, I made two stews. But yeah, that was week before last. Last week. Yeah, this time is just going by so fast. Yeah, that was last week when I bought that lamb. Do you know I had to wash that lamb about 6-7 times and blood still coming from it, you know. So I washed it and put salt and vinegar, and then the last I just put, you know, more in, and I just let it soak overnight in the refrigerator. And it didn't taste all that gamey, and the water wasn't cloudy and stuff, you know. But anyway, so that's why I'm up here to explain, hopefully for the last time, and that maybe someone is new and they come up here and you see my Cash App. I want you to know it's not for you. It's not for you. There are some up here. If you're poor, I would love to help you. I would love to bless you. You know, because see, why come it get quiet in these churches is because most of the people in these churches are poor. They sacrifice. A lot of them sacrificing and give. When I give what I give, I could use it for myself. I need a pedicure right now. You know, I need a pedicure. You know, there's a few more things. You know, well, I can't say that. I can say I would like to have one. You know, I arch my own eyebrows. I used to go to the place there, nail salon, and let them arch them every 2 weeks. So, and I used to get, you know, let somebody else do my hair. I wash my own hair and condition it, you know. I do what I can do for myself, you know. I would love to have somebody come in here and clean my house up. You know, I would love to have that. Do it myself. There are lots of things, you know, that we can save to do. I wear the same thing. I got all those clothes in there and shoes and stuff. I wear the same thing over and over and over again. And it's just vanity, you know, just vanity. Trying to just keep up with the Joneses that look like this and that do like that. What for heaven's sake? You know, feel good about yourself from the inside. And see, that's one thing I love about Jesus. Because I remember being so paranoid. Oh, God, I asked my baby girl a couple of years ago. She said she don't remember, though. I ain't asked my son. I'm sure he's the oldest. He probably remember. And I said, you remember when we be in stores and stuff and I'd be shaking like a leaf? I was alcoholic. And I'd be so nervous trying to get that, you know, way before I met my husband, you know. And, since the Lord saved me, I tell you, my life has really changed. And I want to just, when I share him, I want to share him in the right way, where people can just feel how real he is, you know. I mean, being a loner with friends, I have friends, but being a loner, you know, and I have people that, you know, want to come visit and take me out and, you know, the lunch and coffee and stuff like that, you know. And I normally don't go to banquets and stuff, but I'm going to one. I normally don't do stuff like that. The last banquet I went to was the NAACP meeting, probably about 5 years ago, you know. But anyways, when the Lord just seems so real to you, and he's real, you know. So the more time that you spend with him and talk to him and get into his word and pray and fast, you know, if you can, and go to church, go to the right church, and every day not gonna be peaches and cream, you know. Some days you be feeling bad. Some days you look. Anybody that ain't never been sick, who they say put a 1 in the chat. You know, I mean, but one thing about being saved is that we do have some heaven here on earth. But when we close our eyes for the last time, you know, oh my goodness, oh Lord, I ain't ready now. I'm not ready, Lord. You know, I'm not ready. But you know, so when you're going through, think about the reward of just living for him. And then to those that don't believe, I'd rather take a chance and believe, and I'm glad I do, and he be real, than to think that he's not and to find out that he is, you know. And the video is still going, y'all. I don't know if it's going to be 2 parts or what, but I'm going to say God bless you. I love you. And I got my prayer thing is growing now. I'm having a few people that's subbing, and God bless you. I'm thankful for all my subs, and I put you in my prayer book, and I pray for you daily, just like I do my family and my friends and myself, you know. So God bless you. I love you. And if you're going through anything, hang in there. That's all you got to do is just hang in there, and it will get better. I promise you that. I love you. Till next time.